Welcome to my daily practice at Wendy Coad Art. If you find this video interesting or helpful, please consider subscribing to my channel and liking the video.
Hi, my name is Wendy and I'm an artist. I've been an artist my whole life and I am excited to invite you into my studio and show you my art practice. I paint every day and I do acrylic on paper. I also do stencils. I draw. I organize my studio space. I do a lot of things. For me, art is about problem solving, so there's always little tricks and tools that I can share with you along the way. So welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Today, I am taking down the map paper. So even though you can see text, this is the text from the maps. So it's all the rivers and the cities and the countries and the locations of anything that you're looking up. And I mean anything. It's a world atlas. It's a comprehensive edition, and they were not kidding about that. So I've already worked on the other side, and I have, I have a series here, and I have a series on the back wall. Now, I'm waiting on this one. I got some more paper, which is here, which I'm going to have to start to unroll. I'm very excited about that. Let me just see here. I don't know where my scissors are, but maybe a screwdriver will do. Yes. So it's not terribly protected, but these rolls are like very dense, and so there's really not much damage can be done to them, which is good, well protected. Oh, they put them all together, so I'm not going to lift them. I'm going to roll them out. And there they be. So what I've been doing in order to get these larger sheets is I've been cutting the rolls in half, and then that's 21 inches, and then measuring out maybe 28 inches. I was working on 22 by 30, so 21 by 28 is probably a similar proportion. So I'll be doing that later. Put these over here for now. And these need some more work. I know the paintings on the other side have the same feel. Let's just take a look at these. Oops. Getting things piled up on the floor. Time to move them out of the way. Even though there's quite a bit of space, there's just seems like there's never enough space. But it's the creative process. My creative process likes to have things spread out so I can just see things and kind of pick things up and move them around and take a look and get inspired. So it's a constant ebb and flow of getting things out and putting them away and getting them out, putting them away. That's all good, because if you're doing that, then you're doing art. So here we go. I'm avoiding the back wall, and I'll tell you why in a minute, because I've been recording, of course, over several weeks, and I've taken a whole group of paintings down. I think I'm going to leave these the way they are. I just like the freshness, and I have more paper, so I have the luxury of doing that, you know, and maybe deciding later that they weren't quite as finished as I wanted, or they weren't as resolved as I wanted. Sometimes that changes. Often it's in a good way. It's like, oh, that's better than I remembered. But sometimes it's like, yeah, I didn't finish that. Can go either way. Yeah, so I'll take these down. And this is part of this series. So it's really kind of like a quartet. And these are a trio. Okay, so here's the here are the problem children. And I just say that because I'm not, just haven't come to terms with whether or not they're finished. So I need that extra time, that extra look, and I just didn't want to look at them for a while. So I didn't. But you can't do that forever because I want that surface to work on. So I'm not sure. I mean, there's just some areas that I'm just unclear about. I do remember taking that pencil, and I thought I enjoyed making those marks. And it's either a solution or, you know, it's going to prompt the necessity to just go back in and clear up some areas. Oh, I think I broke that off. Let me see how this looks. It's not bad. It doesn't solve the problem. So I'll have to get this pencil straightened out. Maybe I can just, oh, here it is. I'm a little aggressive with the pencil sharpening. I got that a little too sharp. I'm going to come in with some lighter line. Oh, I've just been avoiding this for so long. I do like this lighter line. You know, it's not bad. It's moving in the direction I want it to go. I'm not sure if I'm on that tipping point yet, but that was an improvement. So that is where I am at today. Just doing a little work there. I'm going to take these down. these go down on both sides. I think the ones on the other side of this these two panels, I still have some work to do. Well, if I still have some work to do, let's do some work. So this solid shape is working. And so I'm just going to bring it over here. I'm going to try it here. And I like how it's bringing some light into these areas. I wasn't thinking of it as the secret sauce, but maybe it is. It's, you know, it's bright, it's translucent. And when it overlays an area, it does not deaden it, you know, because of its translucency. Nothing going on over here. Well, that was actually quite productive. I'm glad I did some, actually, I'm glad I did some work on those. I'm still avoiding the last one. I don't know why. But I think I'm thinking of perking things up in here a little bit with some shapes of, you know, blocks, color blocks. Certainly creates a focal point. Okay, I have to wait for the paint to dry now. So thank you for joining me. It's great to have you here. And I will start to get some of the paper ready and take some of the paper off that has already been completed. I'll show you some of that process in the next videos. And yeah, thank you. And don't forget to go and make art. So I'm so happy that you are joining me today and maybe other days too. I'll take you through my day to day as an artist, and I look forward to seeing you on the next tape. Thanks for being here.